The United States Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit will hear oral arguments remotely via video conference using Zoom for Government. To prepare arguing counsel for oral arguments using Zoom for Government, this video will discuss recommended Zoom app settings, the timing of oral arguments, and oral argument policies and procedures. Prior to oral arguments, arguing counsel must download the Zoom app. Because of differences in Zoom app features and controls, it is preferred that arguing counsel use a desktop or laptop computer instead of an iPad, iPhone, or tablet during arguments. After downloading the Zoom app, arguing counsel should join a test meeting to test their internet connection, camera, and microphone. The court recommends that arguing counsel change their Zoom settings to update their screen name, enable gallery view, hide non-video participants, and understand how to start and stop their video and mute and unmute their microphone. To update your screen name, move your cursor to your video box. Right-click on your mouse and select Rename from the drop-down list. Enter your first and last name and click OK. To enable gallery view, move your cursor to the top right of your screen. Select the view option and then select Gallery View from the drop-down menu. Enabling gallery view allows you to see the judges, timer, and opposing counsel at the same time in a grid pattern on your screen. To hide non-video participants, move your cursor to any video box that contains only the name of the participant. Right-click on your mouse and select Hide Non-Video Participants from the drop-down menu. Hiding non-video participants will eliminate the extra boxes on the screen that contain the names of the participants who have their cameras turned off. This will allow you to see only the judges, timer, and opposing counsel. To mute or unmute your microphone, click the microphone icon in the bottom left corner of your screen. To start or stop your video, click the camera icon in the bottom left corner of your screen. Counsel should turn off their camera and mute their microphone until their case is called for argument. When it is time for their case to be argued, counsel for both sides should turn on their cameras and counsel for the appellant should unmute their microphone. Please note the following regarding the timing of oral arguments. Cases will be argued in the order in which they appear on the calendar. 15 minutes per side is allocated for oral arguments unless the court has ordered otherwise. Counsel for the appellant may reserve a portion of their time for rebuttal by stopping their argument and excusing themselves. If more than one attorney per side plans to argue, then they must divide and manage the allocated time. Time management is counsel's responsibility. The timer for oral arguments will be displayed in the video box of the courtroom deputy. The timer will display the total time allocated in green and count backwards when arguments begin. When the timer gets to 3 minutes, the color will change to yellow. When the timer reaches 0 and time has expired, the timer will turn red and start counting up. The calendar team will send an email containing the Zoom meeting information and Zoom guide to counsel who filed a calendar acknowledgement form and to their additional recipients listed in CM-ECF 7 to 10 days prior to oral arguments. Upon receiving the email, arguing counsel should send a response to confirm receipt. Please note, arguing counsel must join the Zoom session 45 minutes prior to oral arguments for announcements. Virtual backgrounds are available to download from the court's website under the Oral Argument Forms page. Arguing counsel should test any virtual background they plan to use prior to oral arguments to make sure their computer supports the feature. Only arguing counsel may join the Zoom session. Other interested individuals should listen to the live audio stream on YouTube. Screen sharing is not permitted. The use of exhibits at oral argument is unusual. If arguing counsel feels strongly about using exhibits, a motion must be filed prior to oral arguments. If you have any questions, please contact the calendar team.